Hey folks, today I'm going to talk while my video is playing so you don't just hear the motor spinning and making that whiny noise. So today I went out flying. There's a nice little flip there and a little roll. I went flying at my local park, mostly just because I hadn't flown in a couple days and I thought it would be fun to try my new camera lens. So the first person view camera, which is the camera that I'm seeing in the goggles when I'm flying, I got a new lens for it that has a 160-degree field of vision. So I can see basically it looks very similar to what you're looking at here, which is the video that comes off of the GoPro. This was my first flight with that camera, so I was kind of getting used to it. Because I can see so much more, it seemed like it was leaning a little bit too far up, actually. So it was a little bit awkward. I thought I'd just get a nice easy lap around the runway and tree attack. Yeah, nailed it. So that slowed me down.
So we had that little incident with a tree branch earlier. So I am now back at my little local spot, and I'll just do some line of sight flying to make sure that the quad's okay, which it looks fine. One propeller, oh, this propeller's a little jagged, it's okay. One propeller completely snapped. I'm using tri-blades, and one of the three blades was not there anymore, so that made it a little tricky. I think I'll clean off one of these benches, or maybe this one doesn't have a lot of snow. I'm just trying to find a spot without a lot of snow. Good amount of snow around here. I think right over here might be okay. Like I said, I'm going to do a little line of sight flying first, make sure that it's okay, and then I'll do a little FPV and see how it goes. I'll try not to destroy that snowman that somebody built over there. Alright, there we go.
Alright, so line of sight flying is really, really hard compared to FPV, first person view. As you can see here, fail number one with the line of sight. This video or this segment, I believe, was first person view. I did a number of line of sight flights, which basically just means I'm looking at the quad, I'm not looking in the goggles, and it was fine. I put the new propeller on and everything seemed to be working just fine there. I thought it would be kind of fun to go around the trees a little bit. I'm getting a little bit more confident in my abilities, so I've decided to be a little lower, a little faster, and try and just fly with a little bit more control. I still have a long ways to go for sure, but even rolls like that have become much easier for me. This was a little sketchy here. I didn't know exactly where it was when I came down. I always try to avoid houses and power lines and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes it gets a little bit close for comfort. So here is again just some more rolls, and all of these clips are kind of my best of from the day. I flew I think 4 batteries. Each battery gives me about 4 or 5 minutes of flight, so I had about 20 minutes. Here's a slow-mo landing. The battery actually died on me, I think partly because it's just so cold, and I thought the footage was kind of neat of the so much wind still coming down that it blew the snow all over the place. So this is called a power loop, where you're basically just going up, and around as smooth as possible. I almost landed in the top of that tree, which would not have been an ideal place to land the quadcopter. And here, I don't even know what happened. It just died. Something went wonky, and all of a sudden it started flipping. That's another reason that I don't like flying around people and over water and stuff like that, because every once in a while I just lose connection, and I haven't fully diagnosed why that happens. It was kind of strange. I called this segment the Dancing Snowman. There was, as you can see, one snowman left. There was a little army of snowmen from a couple days ago. This was the only one that was still standing, so I thought I'd fly around him, flip around him, and try not to hit him. And I did not hit him. Here, going through some of the gaps in the trees, like I said, getting real low, just trying to trying to improve my skills here. That was a little close to that rock, but I seem to be okay. Couple spins for fun. I really like going real high and then just basically cutting the throttle and spinning down. I think this is a cool looking effect. Unfortunately, this one, I kind of tapped the ground a little bit, as you can see. I just wasn't able to give it enough throttle to pull out of it, which happens from time to time. Luckily, I was facing up. I did give it full throttle there, so I didn't hit very hard. I did manage to pick up some dirt in some of the skid plates that I've got, but other than that, it was fine. Some more flippies here. A couple fast passes. This is a relatively small area, so I really can't get up to speed. I think that this quadcopter could probably go 60 miles an hour with the 4S batteries that I have in there, and 60 seconds in about 2 seconds, I think, is about how long it would take to get there. So that gets you to the other side of this, what we call the green. Gets you over to the other side right quick. And one thing I'm practicing is my landing while I still have the goggles on. The new lens that I have on the camera helps quite a bit with this because I can see the ground as I'm coming down. The other one I couldn't see it. Some thumbs up for you. And all in all, it was a pretty good day. All right. Catch y'all later. Peace.